Hi there, it's me, Sandy, and I just felt like making a quick video even though I'm really tired. I got so many compliments last night on the way that I smelled, not my perfume, but like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. I just had to share. So I had sort of made a concoction that I've worn before several times and have always gotten compliments. I work in a setting. I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse, and I work in an outpatient setting with a specific population of people. It's not written in the policies not to wear fragrance, but it's just kind of implied, you know, that you have to be tasteful. I've noticed that other people certainly wear perfume and things, but I'm just trying to kind of err on the side of caution. So when I do wear something, it's truly for me, and just like a little bit on my wrist or a dot inside my mask. And so that's kind of where I'm coming from today. Is I just wanted to share, for those of you who work in settings that are considered basically fragrance free, or where you really shouldn't because maybe you're in super close proximity with a coworker or something, but you still want to wear a little something. I'm going to share a few of my favorites that are really kind of under the radar, but really, really nice. And of course, it goes without saying that if it's actually against your company policy, or if, anybody in your vicinity is or could be, sensitive to fragrance, you have to use good judgment. And so that's, a whole obvious thing, I would hope. I don't feel like my fragrance should cramp anybody else's style, Okay, so let me just jump right in with the very first thing that I was going to tell you about, and that's my magical elixir that I put together and wore last night. I got from 4 different people over a 12-hour overnight shift, which I haven't done an overnight shift in about 2 decades, so I'm feeling a bit rough today. But I got a, oh my gosh, someone smells good. Who smells good in here kind of thing. And then about 6 hours later, I had told the person what I was wearing, and I got, okay, I am obsessed with your perfume. What is it? And that was, as I said, at least 6 hours later. I got from another person, oh, you smell good. When you moved your arm, I just got this wave of it smelled so good. So anyway, and a couple other little, comments and things. So what I was wearing was Molecule 01, which, whoops, where's the front? This is the front. If you don't know about it, then you can certainly research it. If you're watching fragrance videos, you probably know all about Molecule 01. Molecule 01 mixed with Kumba Made. I'm trying to keep my glasses from reflecting. Kumba Made. Okay, the most popular one is Persian Garden. Okay, you can buy Persian Garden at Whole Foods and probably other places like that. You can get a little roller ball for super cheap, like $10 or something. Persian Star is only available on the on the Kumba Made website, and it is their slightly stronger version of Persian Garden. So Persian Garden is this beautiful, clean, warm, soft, subtle, sexy fragrance that is so soft. It's kind of magical. You put a little bit on. I mean, you can see, I've had this for a long time. You put a little bit on, and it really, truly comes to life with the warmth of your skin, and it lasts a really long time. Yes, it's soft and subtle, but it's absolutely there, and it's noticeable. And then these two together are amazing. They smell so good. So if you don't have the Persian Star, just go to Whole Foods, get Persian Garden. It's the same scent. This is they say slightly stronger. It's really hard to notice. I can't even tell if I can notice that it's stronger, maybe. But anyway, so what I did is I have these little 3 ml decant bottles that are spray bottles, kind of like this size, you know, but slightly smaller. I have a bunch of those, and I poured like a 1/2 inch of this in there, and then about a 1/2 inch worth of sprays of the Molecula one, shook them, and I wore that. And then right before I left for work, I actually spritzed this on my clothing too, just a couple sprays. I still smell good. So those are really, really good. One or both, when you need to kind of be stealthy, whatever the word is, in your fragrance. So quickly gonna show you a few of my other favorite stealthy fragrances. Tova Signature. I would say this leans probably more feminine. It's just a clean lavendery white musk that is so clean that it feels cool, like cool temperature. It makes me feel extremely clean all day. Like I feel like I smell fresh. This is my freshest smelling fragrance. It's really pretty. I think you can only get it on QVC or HSN. I don't remember which one. It's hard to get the lid on. But it's a lovely, super clean scent. I can't imagine it offending anybody. It's just gonna smell like you are just like always showering. Glossier You is another one of those sort of clean your skin but better musky type fragrances. It's a little bit sweeter. It's a nice one. Cacharel Noah is another one of those clean. This one's a little more obviously floral. So this one isn't as sneaky or flying under the radar as some of the others, but it still is really soft and clean. It's a nice one too. Pure Grace by Philosophy. It smells like a slightly sweet soap. So it's probably in the same vein as the Tova. They don't smell the same, but they're, you know, in the same sort of category. And then this one is, I think I did a video on Musky Musk by Dossier, which is their version of Juliet Had a Gun, Not a Perfume. It's really nice. I actually kind of like it more than Not a Perfume. It is kind of like, it's got a little bit of Molecula One and a little bit of Not a Perfume sort of fused together. So this is a really nice one. I've been loving it. It has really good lasting power on clothes, skin. So this is a really good sneaky one. And one more I just wanted to grab real quick. I have more and I could probably go on all day, but I'm trying to keep it short. This is Akakapa White Musk. Smells beautiful. This is going to be a clean, but not at all soapy. So clean and aromatic. Gender neutral for sure. Just a nice, you just smell like you are just a clean person kind of thing. It's not lavendery to me. I forget, well, I suppose there's moss in it, hence it's called white moss, but I forget what the other notes are, but that's a really, really nice, clean, inoffensive one. It doesn't last terribly long, but that can be a good thing, especially in a work setting. So yeah, I keep seeing all these other ones I want to pull, but I'm just going to stop right there. So other tips, like I said, if you're really trying to go low key on the scent, just a spray on the wrist, you know, and just enjoy it for yourself when you gesture, or just sniff it now and then when you need that little pick-me-up, or a little dab inside your mask can be really nice too. Something else that I really like to do is maybe not when I'm trying to be so low-key on fragrance, but just maybe if I'm gonna, you know, be talking to somebody or at a lunch with somebody or something, instead of spraying here, which is where I tend to naturally spray, I always have, I'll spray on the back of my neck, or on the low of my back, the small of my back, my low back. Yeah, I'm a nurse. That way you don't have something projecting off of you forward. And I have actually grown to really like that approach. So when I first started doing the low back, I thought, well, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to smell it, but you do. It really radiates off your body as you move your trunk and twist, and even if you're just sitting. But there's just something about having it not coming forward off of you when you're talking to somebody. They can probably still pick up a nice aroma, but it's not going to be like right in their face. Those are probably my biggest tips. And again, just to reiterate, you have to use judgment and consider others, others' needs and all that stuff as being most important when it comes to that kind of thing. So that's my thoughts. There's just a few ideas, and I hope you found that helpful. Let me know if you end up trying the Persian Garden and Molecula One. And I'm saying Persian Garden because, again, it's just way easier to come by just out in the wilds of your local store, or Persian Star and Molecula One. They smell so good together. So let me know your favorite sneaky, stealthy tips, tricks, or fragrances. Have a really good day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.